arrived too late. The enemy has already captured the command center.
I'd strongly suggest you find the communications room.
There must be some evidence of what happened to the defenders. I'm on my way. I'm at the communications center. I'll check the logs for the last few Vox messages. The situation is very grave. The traitor Marines have destroyed the defenses. I even found a knight on the list of casualties.
Those mongrels have destroyed a combat walker. Curses be upon them.
The traitors took prisoners. I'm going to rescue them. There is still hope that someone has information about Draken. Prisoners are still alive.
Those slithering traitors spared them so they could torture them.
And brainwash them into servitude. They will pay for this.
Ambrose Caradoc, the pilot of the Crimson Wanderer, at your service.
Well met, sir. You are a freeblade, aren't you?
A lonesome warrior reporting for duty. Sir Caradoc, roaming the sector, fighting our enemies, and aiding the helpless.
Did the traitorous scum really destroy your knight?
They had something more obscene in mind. But that would have taken longer, and I know in my heart that the Crimson Wanderer is still waiting for me in the hangar.
By the Emperor, we are saved!
Praise the Emperor! You have saved us all from a terrible fate, Inquisitor.
I'm only doing the Emperor's work. I must find Inquisitor Draken. Is he here?
Inquisitor Draken had to make a decision, and he made it with a very heavy heart. When he realized that the city could not be saved, but the rest of our world still has a fighting chance, he has returned to his fortress. He is keeping the main Chaos forces occupied until reinforcements arrive.
I must reach Draken's fortress immediately.
You need to cross the city to get there, and it has become a ruined battlefield, crawling with armies of monstrosities. But don't lose heart, Inquisitor. The true gifts of the Emperor come at the most unexpected moments.
What do you have in mind, Sir Caradoc?
This is a quest worthy of the Crimson Wanderer. I will take it upon myself to fight my way through the battlefield and clear your way to the fortress. All set, Inquisitor! The Crimson Wanderer, this magnificent relic of our glorious past, is ready to strike down the unclean and the corrupted. I will guide my knight to the very gates of Draken's fortress. So, you wanted to know more about me? I forsook my house and became a freeblade a very long time ago. And alas, I cannot give you a satisfying reason for my decision. I am bound by the oath of secrecy, you see, for reasons that I won't divulge at the moment. You have more questions. Sadly, I mustn't talk about my house. I gave up our heraldry for a reason. My oath prevents me from discussing my past. But I still dream about our proud castle, the The mighty ramparts, forges, furnaces. The ranks of our proud knights marching against the enemy. We thwarted countless invasions by the foul Xenos now. Subterranean fortress. I've been monitoring the local Vox channels, and I've learned that the Inquisitor is very hard-pressed to keep the tide at bay. We sent out a special team on an assignment, and they haven't returned yet. You should be more than welcome there. We have arrived. Soon I will place a teleport beacon here, so you can jump straight to the gates anytime you like. I cannot follow you any further, Inquisitor. Rest assured, though, that I won't stray too far while you are down here.
The fortress is under siege. The gates have been destroyed and I see signs of heavy fighting.
The attackers couldn't have ventured too deep. They must have broken through the defenses only recently.
What about Flavius Draken?
I think that Inquisitor Draken is still alive. Inquisitor, those traitorous weaklings of the Alpha Legion have amassed a colossal fighting force. They're about to launch a new attack. I can hardly wait.
Underground, Captain. In a besieged Inquisitorial fortress. We might lose the Vox signal.
Forgive me for asking, but do Inquisitors have their own fortresses?
Sometimes an Inquisitor needs a base of operations for armories, supply depots, and vaults.
Have you ever been tempted to have one of your own?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind having a fortress one day.
Inquisitor. That's what I call perfect timing. Did the conclave send you?
No, I came of my own volition. After all, you tried to have me killed.
Ah, you must be the one who sent my interrogator fleeing. The time of reckoning has come, has it not?
It seems so.
Do you want to execute me? Will you make it look like I perished during the battle? That's what I would do.
I don't doubt it. At the moment, I only want to talk to you, Draken. About Uther Tiberius.
You really chose the most untimely moment to interrogate me.
I'll make sure that you survive, and I'll get my answers after that.
Sounds reasonable. I'll take care of this side. You deal with the rest. Get ready.
The traitors are launching a full-scale attack against the fortress, Inquisitor. I will wade into the dark tide with blazing weapons. Inquisitor! I will hunt down their leader. If you cut off the head, the rest will flee. You have to keep them at bay until then. But if certain death is all that awaits me here, I will gladly make that covenant. Keep fighting, Inquisitor! I'm on my way to their leader! For the fate of a world! For the task you gave me, Inquisitor. I'm almost there. Only one wave left. and flames to deliver the Emperor's justice. Their despicable leader has fallen!
Inquisitor, you'd make a valuable ally, or a fearsome adversary. What do you want to know about Uther Tiberius?
You removed his vestiges from his tomb, and you set up a kill team to protect the secret. I want to know where Uther's remains are.
You are looking for Uther's sacred vestiges, but you seem to have no idea what you're dealing with. I won't tell you anything, Inquisitor.
Draken, I've been following the trail of Uther Tiberius for a very long time. Believe me, what I found on the Martyr could have grave consequences for the Imperium. So talk to me.
What? You visited Uther's sacred monastery? Forgive me, I didn't realize. You must be the one our mutual friend mentioned. My sincerest apologies. I thought he was mistaken.
Where are the remains?
The tomb wasn't secure anymore. The Guardian of the Corpus became weak and old, just like our order. I had to make a hard decision. We had to transfer the sacred vestiges to a safer place. It's on a moon that isn't even charted. You can find the coordinates in the cogitator.
I find your methods reproachable, and your loyalty questionable. I appreciate the help you gave me, but I cannot allow these practices. You must perish, Draken. Captain, I have all the answers I was looking for. I'm on my way back.
Inquisitor, we have arrived at the coordinates you gave me. You also have a message from the conclave.
We have received reports of your recent encounter with Inquisitor Draken. We appreciate the way you handled the situation. We are aware that Draken exceeded his authority in certain cases, and we will make sure he is justly reprimanded for his actions. But you seem to understand that our work often requires some adjustments to the decrees. We see huge potential in you, Inquisitor.
Where are we, Captain?
Honestly, I have no idea. This moon doesn't appear in any Imperial records, although it houses an ecclesiarchy cathedral.
Anything else I should be aware of?
Our Argers keep picking up disturbing warp signatures from this segment of the void. However, there is an Imperial fortress defending the cathedral. It could hold the answers you need. Inquisitor, we see signs of recent struggle everywhere. Whatever this place is, it has been ravaged by chaos recently, and the hostiles must still be here.
Noted. I will explore the area first.
Inquisitor, we're having a hard time keeping this ship a safe distance from the warp anomaly. Do you have any idea what this place could be?
A moon that has been erased from the archives. Also, it is right in the vicinity of a warp anomaly, which shelters the cathedral from any psychic divination. A clever hiding place.
In other words, it is one of the most well-hidden reliquaries in the sector.
Indeed. It could also mean that Uther's followers have considerable influence in the conclave.
The sensors located an Imperial distress signal emanating close to your location.
Who is transmitting?
Identification codes mark the sender as a member of the Ecclesiarchy.
I'll look into it.
Call received. Situation critical in the fort. All armored personnel deceased. The servant of the Ecclesiarchy has been relocated to a dedicated shelter.
the grace of the Emperor, an inquisitorial agent at last. In my darkest hours, I almost believed that you had abandoned us.
Who are you, and what happened here?
I am Brother Tilhart, and I am a sinner. Sinners we all were. We brought this upon us. We should have never have brought the holy relic to this forsaken moon.
Could you be more specific, priest?
You don't have to worry, Inquisitor. We all went through proper mind-cleansing rituals. Rest assured, I don't remember the name of the Imperial Saint. At least that information is still secure.
Who gave you this assignment?
A most revered agent of the Holy Ordos. He never told us his name.
When did the filth of chaos arrive?
When the ancient anchor engines first manifested problems, I begged my brothers to seek assistance from the cult Mechanicus, but they didn't listen. And then the rotten stigma flared up. The machine started to slow down, and suddenly the moon was teeming with these accursed traitors.
Where are they?
I'm afraid they have entered the cathedral, but I can tell you the whereabouts of a secret entrance. You must stop them.
You should go to my ship.
My oath prevents me from leaving this place, Inquisitor, but I'll stay in contact with you all along the way. Inquisitor, you have entered the vaults of the Blessed Machines. Stop those creatures before they destroy the anchor engines.
What kind of machinery would that be?
The blessed instruments crafted by the Cult Mechanicus. They channel the powers of prayers and alleviate warp energies to prevent this moon from drifting into the heart of the anomaly.
In other words, I must not let the Black Legion destroy them.
Act before it's too late. Face them in the engine rooms before they bring destruction on everything here.
Is there anything I should know about these sacred machines?
You must be exceptionally careful in the main engine room. We could only imagine what would happen if the blessed anchors were destroyed.
You mean besides being swallowed by the warp surge?
There have been omens. We have been plagued by holy premonitions about a sudden upsurge in the anomaly.
Premonitions?
I saw a colossal tear in the void and an unrelenting flow of madness spewing through the hull.
Inquisitor, we have detected an incoming void craft. The vessel is approaching the moon at considerable speed.
Stay alert and keep me updated.
too late, mortal. Your ridiculous machines will be destroyed. We will open up the wound.
You only wish, creature.
Inquisitor! The whole moon is trembling. The Emperor's wrath is upon us.
The rest of the traitors must still be in the main engine room. I'm on my way.
Inquisitor, the incoming vessel is transmitting inquisitorial authentication codes. They are asking us to surrender.
Tell them that you have engine malfunctions. I'll deal with them later. They're destroying the anchor machines.
The tide of darkness is upon us. Fight, Inquisitor. Fight until death grants you eternal glory. What is happening, Inquisitor?
The machines have been seriously damaged.
We are doomed, then. Sooner or later, the warp will engulf this moon for good.
I'm returning to my ship to deal with another urgent matter. Are you ready to join me?
I cannot leave, Inquisitor. I took an oath, and I will not leave.
The Inquisitorial ship is in orbit around the moon. If we don't surrender, they will purge my ship on charges of heresy. I don't understand. I've already warned them that we have an Inquisitor on board.
I will talk to the Inquisitor in charge.
What are you going to do? I can't engage a ship belonging to the Holy Ordos.
The Inquisition is a colossal organization with several factions. It must be an unrelated operation. It happens. They must be investigating the warp anomaly.
They have dispatched a dropship to the cathedral as we speak.
Interesting. Maybe it is not about the anomaly, but Uther's vestiges. I'll return to the moon.
Inquisitor, you have returned to the Sepulchre. You are truly blessed with zeal and courage.
I have no choice but to recover that relic before catastrophe strikes.
You are running out of time. I will pray for you, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, you're interfering with my investigation. I must command you to leave.
No. You will surrender immediately, and I will take the vestiges. This is an order from the highest ranks of the conclave.
I seriously doubt it. My investigation has been sanctioned by Lord Maldor since the earliest stages.
And I have been ordered to intervene by Lord Maldor personally. Your decisions have made him question your commitment to our cause. He thinks that you are an agent with a dubious agenda, and you cannot be trusted with a relic of such importance. He has commanded that I take over.
Absolutely not. This is my mission. This is my fate. I will not allow this.
You leave me no choice, Inquisitor.
So, this is the tomb of Uther Tiberius. It is somewhat underwhelming. I finally have his rosette. Where is his body?
We have never seen the body. We were sworn to protect the sacred relic alone.
Even in his death, Uther Tiberius presents another mystery.
You must leave, Inquisitor. Don't be concerned about me. I will stand guard here.
What will happen to you?
I will begin the most glorious task of my long servitude. I will keep watch on that gaping wound in the void. I will toll the bells and call our holy warriors here to fight the endless tides of destruction.
May the Emperor give you strength, brother. I see festering nightmares walking the decks. Bloated bodies swollen with foul corruption. Creatures that no longer feel pain. The Martyr is in danger. I must return immediately.
Inquisitor, we have returned to the coordinates of the Martyr. I'm afraid there have been some troubling developments.
Explain, Captain.
We have detected a void ship in the service of Chaos near the Martyr. Sensorium data shows that Uther's monastery is teeming with the forces of Nurgle. This is not a raiding party, but a full-scale invasion, Inquisitor. What is your plan?
The Martyr has become an infested war zone. I cannot open up the stasis chamber at the moment. It would be too hazardous. I will deal with Nurgle's filth first.
Inquisitor, the Martyr has begun transmitting bursts of noospheric bleed. It is a call for help initiated by the machine spirit. The message asserts that the main cogitator room is under attack. Sequential shutdown in progress.
Sick beasts are trying to destroy the brain and soul of the Martyr. I'm on my way.
Secondary computational litanies show an exponentially growing demonic presence on the ship.
Where are those demons coming from?
Unknown.
An alarm signal, really? Next time I should act faster. Much faster. I have arrived at the main cogitator.
Another burst of noosphere bleed received. Decoder prayer wheels activated. Inquisitor, you have been granted access to the data crux in the main cogitator room.
And what might that be?
A data reliquary. High clearance information storage which can be opened exclusively by the Tiberius Rosette with the tag Alpha Subject.
It sounds like the machine spirit is giving me access to the most important records on the Alpha Pariah.
Indeed. The machine spirit has calculated the chances of a total system malfunction. It is 98.5% and growing. hostiles.
Understood.
Objective completed. Triggering secondary objective.
I'm about to access that data crux. Tech Priest, I need you to activate your most complex security protocols. I will be transferring an extremely sensitive cogitator file. I have found something that could put the entire Alpha Pariah project into perspective.
Secondary brain functions rerouted to execute holy chants of encryption.
I also need an update on the current situation.
Situation is critical. Sensors indicate a growing number of localized bursts of warp energies on the ship.
Give me the location of the closest anomaly. Priest, you're right. They claim to destroying the Imperium seals.
Destroyed seals are transforming into local warp gates. Explains the growing ratio of infestation.
I must destroy these material questions, or it's too late.
Inquisitor, your chances of successfully reducing the threat level on the entire ship have been reduced. to 0.67%.
That is not how you raise morale, Tech Priest.
The Imperium seals form a complex matrix on the Martyr. The destruction of the seals fractured the matrix, releasing a constant tide of demons onto the ship. At this rate, the Martyr has an 87.67% chance of turning into a demon engine.
I cannot allow a ship-sized demon engine to roam the sector.
Destroying the pustules on this subdeck might buy you some extra time.
Die, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Prophet of Decay, Harbinger of Plague and Pestilence, servant of the mighty Nurgle, and I bid you welcome. How do you like your new fortress, the Martyr?
Trust me, you will soon regret coming here, you fool.
I'm truly baffled by your lack of manners, Inquisitor. My only wish is to make a deal with you without resorting to violence. I know that you are trying to find a creature which shouldn't exist. I want that thing out of my ship, see? We can help each other. And if you refuse, I have ways of destroying that entire section of the ship.
Thanks to its shielding, you can do nothing that would harm the chamber.
Are you truly willing to risk that possibility? I don't think so. I believe that we might come to some understanding. Come and meet me on Subdeck Beta 7. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person.
Inquisitor, are you absolutely certain about this? You will be walking into a trap.
Of course it is a trap. But at least I can kill that prophet and the whole warband. You know these creatures better than me. You would do the same.
By the Emperor, yes. Charge into the middle of that toxic, unholy gathering and smash them to bloody pieces. Absolutely. But I am Astartes.
And I am an Inquisitor. I shall fear nothing, for I am who they fear. Die, heretic!
The data crux for useful information.
We are prepared for evasive maneuvers, but the ship has remained stationary. How did they find the Martyr at all?
The ship was a nest of Nurgle before I arrived. I have destroyed countless demons and decks. All of them reformed in the warp not long after their demise.
And this has drawn the attention of their god to the ship?
Something like that, yes. It must have been enough to allow Nurgle's plague sorcerers to find the Martyr.
Asked me to convey a message. This is what I'm reduced to, an errand boy.
He is analyzing the data sources received from Mars.
Ah, you do speak their language. Anyway, he asked me to warn you. 99.2% of the Imperium seals have been corrupted by the plague-infested scum.
Then the situation isn't really bad.
The way I see it, it leaves you with a much easier task. Kill that prophet, destroy the warband, and get...
Welcome to my humble abode, Inquisitor. The prophet of decay will grant you an audience now.
What do you want, creature?
How about this? I don't want to destroy the ship, nor the stasis chamber. But I will if you don't comply.
Whatever happens to the ship, Uther's barrier will keep the Alpha Pariah safe.
Completely plausible. Tiberius was a clever one. And unlike your kind, he was in fact bold enough to experiment beyond your foolish limitations. But what if you are wrong?
You are just babbling now.
Right. See, the heart of the curious psychic area he created is a seal with one of us trapped inside. Even if I break all of Uther's seals, I need his rosette to open up the prime seal.
Is that all you can offer?
Why? I want to liberate the Great One. And you want that fake in the shin. Let's make a deal then. you give me the rosette, and I leave Uther's unique black soul to you.
I wasn't planning to negotiate with you, creature. But I always enjoy watching how your kind tries to lure victims with such feeble attempts.
Wonderful. I was planning to kill you anyway. Isn't it great that we can both stick to our traditions?
Are you all right, Inquisitor?
I'm fine, but with all the seals corrupted, the whole ship is in danger.
Your tech priest finally has some heartening news. Some of those seals are still intact. That might buy you some time.
It is time to open the stasis chamber, then.